How did we get here?
Well, the Global Peace Index was released just last week, and in the report that was presented, Ghana has lost its place as the most peaceful country in West Africa, currently to Sierra Leone. And then also we've lost our place as the second most peaceful country in Africa. Now we've moved to the fourth place. Part of it is because of some of the happenings within our country. Some of these things first are informed by perception. The more we talk on radio, we do all the agitation, we create unnecessary tension, it informs these ratings. Then we also see the threats that we begin to see, the armed robbery incidents, highway robbery, and all of those things that will happen in the country inform these things. Then we have some attacks on journalists that influences some of these things. Political violence, land guardism, which we find all around our country. All these minor things that we see around us do inform the compilation of these results. And therefore, as a country, I think we need to pull ourselves together and do the best we can to avoid some of these happenings in our country.
This particular dialogue we are seeing somewhere in Koforidua, we saw one happening there. And
Peace Council has not taken rest since the last election. We've put in several interventions. And I think the outcome and what we saw during the last two by-elections should inform us that there's gradual stability coming into the political landscape. And this has all been part of the interventions we've been putting in our relationship with the police, with the political parties. Currently, we have a quarterly meeting with all the political parties. They come to our office, we sit, we dialogue, we talk about all the issues that are there. We do the best we can to help them to work among themselves. We also meet with the EC, we have meeting with the police, we do all of those interventions. I think that some of the recommendations we've made is showing, the effects are now showing. And we are hoping that we will be able to carry this forward into the next general elections. What we're doing today is a further dialogue between the police and the political parties. And normally we try to do these things by taking us off the tension and all the people in the center of town. Just move into a place where we can sit there. So we're going to be here for the next 2 days to dialogue, to find out what would be the best way that can foster a good relationship between the political parties and the police, that build the trust. And once that trust is built, I think that we can have peace in this country.
Find it going. So.
Yeah, we've already had training for over 400 students.
Oh, okay.
Currently, we are working in the secondary schools and trying to help them to understand what these extremist views and things affect the country. You know that even in the secondary schools, when final year students finish exams, they are burning school cars, they are doing all kinds of things. So we are taking the education to that level. We've had some with the tertiary institutions. We met virtually all the SRC leaders and all those things. We pulled them together. We had 2 meetings, one down south, one in the middle of the country, to bring them together. We've had training for commercial drivers, also to be vigilant. They cannot just take any passenger. You need to be sure who is in my car, what are they doing, and all of that. We've had training for fisher folks, one in Adan, one in Elmina. As the fishermen go to the high seas, that's where pirating takes place, and all those things. They should be able to observe what they see and report immediately to security agencies. So these are all interventions that we are putting in place to ensure that there is stability in this country.
We are grateful for your time and wish you all the best.
Thank you.